The chances of finding a bargain at Muscat's main fish market are few and far between nowadays. There's plenty of fish being caught, but less than half of it's being sold to the locals, and prices are being pushed up. And that means more and more Omanis are unable to afford what's been a staple of their diet for centuries. Salim Al-Habsi has just spent almost $60 on fish that will last his family of 5 less than a week.
Fishermen are making the price very high because they are aiming to get this fish to transport it abroad, outside the country. So even though the government make a lot of regulation to stop these things happening, but we noticed that still the price is rising continuously.
The World Health Organization estimates that 20% of Omanis live on less than $500 a month. And while that's not abject poverty, if you're a nation with a tradition of eating fresh fish cheaply every day, it's a difficult situation to overcome. The big problem here in Oman is that while the government's trying to increase the productivity of the industry, it's the people here in the market that are being hit the hardest. More than half the fish in the country is sold abroad to the highest bidder. And even in the summer, there's less fish available because less fishing takes place. Here in Ras Al Madraka, workers are cleaning and packing cuttlefish, most of which will be heading to China. Much of the other fish processed here usually heads to Europe, all because more money can be made overseas. At the moment, most fishing is done in boats like these, 18,000 of them spread around the coast. But the government wants to make them more comfortable to withstand the summer heat and be able to fish for longer, and give them better equipment to catch more fish. It's also setting up a series of auctions along the coast so it can have more control over prices. But some fishermen think this isn't enough.
It might be better if the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries establishes a unit to monitor the markets and in order to set the prices for the consumer.
The government's also imposed an export ban on some fish, and it's also promising results to bring down prices within a couple of years.
By the time when we will have this, the wholesale, the auction market in Barka open, and the whole chain is built up within near future, I think the whole system will be in balance, and we will have balanced price, in fact.
At the fish market, a request from the government for patience may not go too far. Prices have been an issue for several years now, and most Omanis say they want the problem fixed. Andrew Hopkins, Al Jazeera, Oman.